In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NBA games happening on January 11, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Phoenix Suns vs. Denver Nuggets. The 2022-2023 NBA season continues Wednesday, January 11th, with the Phoenix Suns taking on the Denver Nuggets in the Western Conference Showdown at Ball Arena in Denver, Colorado. Phoenix meets Denver for the second time this season, and the Nuggets outlasted the Suns 128-125 as 4-point home favorites on December 25th. The Phoenix Suns have lost 9 of their last 11 games. The Denver Nuggets have won 10 of their last 12 games. The Phoenix Suns have been in terrible shape as they've lost 9 of their last 11 games overall, but they will be eager to build some momentum after snapping a 6-game slide with a 125-113 road win over the Warriors last night. Mikal Bridges led the team with 26 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. Damian Lee added 22 points off the bench. Dwayne Washington scored 21 points, while Dario Saric chipped in with 19 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. As a team, the Suns shot 45% from the field and 14 of 31 from the three-point line as they jumped all over the Warriors from the start and held them to just 19 points in the second quarter to take a 14-point lead into halftime, which ballooned to 27 points at one stage. Meanwhile, the Denver Nuggets have been in red-hot form as they've won 13 of their last 16 games overall, and they will be aiming for a 4th straight victory after routing the Lakers in a 122-109 win on Monday. Jamal Murray led the team with 34 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope added 16 points, while Nikola Jokic tallied a triple-double of 14 points, 11 rebounds, and 16 assists. As a team, the Nuggets shot 46% from the field and 15 of 42 from the three-point line as they jumped all over the Lakers from the start and poured in 62 points in the first half, which allowed them to cruise in the second half, where they led by as many as 20 points. Aaron Gordon played just 22 minutes, but still racked up 9 points with 10 rebounds and 4 blocks. The Suns are 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 games, playing on 0 days rest, and 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 games overall. The Nuggets are 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 home games and 7-1 against the spread in their last 8 games overall. The under is 5-0 in Suns' last 5 overall. The over is 5-2 in Nuggets' last 7 overall. The Suns are 5-0 against the spread in the last 5 meetings in Denver and 7-1 against the spread in the last 8 meetings. The Nuggets are still without Peyton Watson and Jeff Green, but they should have Zeke Nagy, Bruce Brown, and Bones Highland back in the lineup. The Suns are shorthanded again as Chris Paul, Devin Booker, and DeAndre Ayton are still listed as out. The Nuggets have been the benchmark of the league all season, and they are big favorites in this spot. The Suns are far removed from their epic 2022 season when they led the Western Conference in wins and held a comfortable advantage for the entire season. They were blown out in Game 7 against the Dallas Mavericks last year and seemingly have yet to recover from that drubbing. Sure, they have been without Devin Booker and Chris Paul for extended portions this year, but even last year when they missed time, they were able to compensate with quality bench play. Denver is one of the most efficient offensive clubs in the NBA, ranking 2nd in adjusted offensive rating and 2nd in effective field goal percentage. The Phoenix Suns are in a letdown spot after their upset win over the Warriors, and we can't ignore them playing poor basketball before last night. The Suns are still losing their last 5 games by an average of 10 points. It's also not easy to play in Denver on the end of a back-to-back. The Denver Nuggets win at home by an average of 11 points while shooting 51.8% from the field. The Suns role players did a great job of taking it to the Warriors in a big upset last night. But it's going to be tough to replicate that effort on 0 days rest against one of the hottest teams in the league. So the Denver Nuggets to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Phoenix ranks 26th in pace entering this contest with the high-powered Nuggets. They played without Chris Paul and Devin Booker in a 112-98 loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers and have dropped 6 in a row, and 9 of 10. Entering play on Tuesday afternoon, the Suns have a 20-21 record, which is the first time they have been under .500 all season. They failed to top 100 points for a fourth straight game. It has been an ugly season for the Suns, and times may not improve until Devin Booker is back in the lineup. This will be another low-scoring game for Phoenix, especially on the second leg of a back-to-back. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Houston Rockets vs. Sacramento Kings. The slumping Houston Rockets start a 4-game road trip Wednesday, January 11, 2023, when they square off against the Sacramento Kings in the Western Conference Showdown at Golden One Center in Sacramento, California. Houston and Sacramento lock horns for the first time this season, and the Kings aim for their third consecutive victory over the Rockets. The Houston Rockets have been in a major slump as they've lost 12 of their last 13 games overall, and they will be hoping to avoid an 8th straight loss after falling to the Timberwolves in a 104-96 defeat on Sunday. Kevin Porter Jr. led the team with 25 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. Alperen Sengun added 18 points with 8 rebounds, while Kenyon Martin Jr. chipped in with 12 points off the bench. As a team, the Rockets shot just 42% from the field and 11 of 36 from the three-point line as they poured in 33 points in the first quarter to jump out to an early 20-point lead, but they couldn't maintain the pace and managed just 34 points in the second half to allow the Timberwolves to run them down with ease in the end. Meanwhile, the Sacramento Kings have been in decent shape as they've won 4 of their last 7 games overall, and they will be looking to stay hot after routing the Magic in a 136-111 win on Monday. Harrison Barnes led the team with 30 points on 11 of 13 shooting. Keegan Murray added 15 points on 5 of 7 shooting, while Trey Lyles and Malik Monk scored 14 points apiece. As a team, the Kings shot 53% from the field and a sizzling 23 of 46 from the three-point line as they dominated from the start and exploded for 41 points in the first quarter. And they just never let up, outscoring the Magic in every quarter to win easily in this one. Looking at the betting trends, the Rockets are 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 road games, 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 games against a team with a winning record, and 1-6 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. The Kings are 1-6 against the spread in their last 7 home games, 11-4 against the spread in their last 15 games against a team below .400, and 2-7 against the spread in their last 9 games overall. Head-to-head, the Rockets are 1-4 against the spread in the last 5 meetings overall, and the Rockets are 2-5 against the spread in the last 7 meetings in Sacramento. The Houston Rockets have been stuck in the midst of a rebuild for seemingly the last decade. They are just 10-30 entering this game against the Sacramento Kings, and look headed toward a top 3 pick in next year's draft. They blew an early lead and failed to crack more than 15 points in a dismal fourth quarter as they fell 104-96 to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Kevin Porter had 25 points and Alperen Sengun added 18. The Rockets led by as many as 20 points early, but the Timberwolves cut the lead to 62-58 by halftime. That has been a recurring theme for Houston. They are bottom 3 in effective field goal percentage and have been in that category all year. The Houston Rockets look more and more like a team that's packed it in, as they've not only lost 7 straight games, but they're losing their last 5 games by an average of 12 points. The Sacramento Kings have cooled off lately, but they do play their best at home, and they win the games they're supposed to win. In fact, the Kings win in the favorite role by an average of 8 points. This will be the first of 4 meetings between these teams this season, but it's obvious who should start as favorites given that the Rockets have lost 13 of their last 14 games overall. The Kings haven't been world beaters by any means, but they are starting to heat up and they look dominant in their big win over the Magic on Monday. The trends should continue here as the Kings should be too good at home. This will be another L for the lowly Rockets, so the Sacramento Kings to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Sacramento Kings are playing a fresh brand of basketball under new head coach Mike Brown. After trading away Tyrese Halliburton and Buddy Hield, they revamped with Domantas Sabonis and a cast of young players that are finding a nice offensive groove. They are 5th in the Western Conference with a 20-18 record, and although that is not eye-popping by any stretch of the imagination, they have been abysmal over the last 10 years. It is a good start, and they will keep it up against one of the worst teams in the NBA. They are 6th in assist-to-turnover ratio, and De'Aaron Fox is playing excellent at the point. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video. whether you agree or disagree with them. So leave a comment down below and do let us know.